Hello, Year 6, Miss Jobbins here again with your lesson 2 of your explanation text. I am so impressed with the level of work that people have already uploaded with their questions, and I look forward to reading some more of them from yesterday. Please remember that you have to upload your work by 3 or 3:30 every day to Class Dojo. Some of the ideas were very interesting. It was very funny, and some of them I absolutely love. And I'm really looking forward to reading some more of your explanation text. If you haven't already done so, please remember to make sure that you've answered all these questions and that you've had a look at each of the links below to help you, because they will really support you in your writing. So today, lesson 2 is going to I can identify the features of an explanation text, and our prime focus today is the features of an explanation text, the structure of an explanation text, the success criteria, and any useful information. So as you know, you've always got a spelling starter. You need to pause the video for having a go at this one. So today it's asking you to write down on your paper a super sentence for each of these common exception words. Can you add in adjectives and a conjunction? Could you use a forest or trick of 3? Have a go, and please don't forget to upload these to your Class Dojo portal when you've finished today's activity. Please pause this and have a go. Hello and welcome back to lesson 2. Now, as I said, I'm not going to take you through each of these elements, but today we're going to look at the features of an explanation text. Now, as you can see here, it breaks it down into a lovely coloured poster here for you, and I've broken them down with examples here. Please make sure that you've got these written down somewhere to support your writing. So the key things are a title. It's written in the present tense. You've got it's a text arranged into paragraphs with subheadings. Now, if you can't remember what a subheading is, it's a heading at the top, and then it's something that basically breaks it down. Like, for example, you have the title, How to Be an Excellent Teacher. Your subheadings is, for example, what is a teacher? Then you could have another one which is just basically like these questions. What is a teacher? What do teachers do? How do they work hard? What makes a good teacher? What do teachers do? Why do teachers do what they do? These could all be subheadings in your piece of writing. You've then got an introduction before the subheadings. You've got time connectives and conjunctions such as first, then, next, later. Remember, you can always use your grammar resource slides. I'd say go through these before you even think about looking at these features, or you even think about planning. Going through that grammar resource slide and doing the activities on those websites or worksheets are really important. You've also got causal connectives such as because, so, this, etc. These can also be found in the grammar resource slides, so please spend some time going through that. You've also, as I said, got that technical vocabulary. That's really important, particularly when you're writing an explanation text. So that's when you could use these 3 websites below. When you're looking through them, please go through them again now. Write down some key vocabulary. That technical vocab means basically key vocab. Are there any keywords that you could embed, so that means like put or magpie, into your writing that's technical? You could put them in bold, for example, or italics, that slightly wonky writing. These could include words such as, I don't know, NQT or or teacher-focused learning or development. Those keywords could go in as bold. You also then, at the end of them, have a glossary of these key technical vocabs, and throughout you've got diagrams with captions and labels, as well as that to explain certain elements. You don't need to necessarily worry, Dylan in particular, the most brilliant artist I've ever seen. However, because I know you'll spend a lot of time drawing, don't do that until the end when you're on your final explanation text write-up. Save them, perhaps get them on a post-it note and label them here and there. Your first challenge for today, after you've done your spellings, is to complete this identifying features of an explanation text. Looking back on the videos, looking back on these key elements I've just explained here, looking back on your example questions and all of the elements here, can you have a go at identifying the key features? This element here, or these examples, or this example here, is on the website. So if you need to print it out from there, please do. So use your knowledge and understanding so far and the information provided as you can. Can you identify the key features of an explanation text in this piece of writing? Don't forget to use the grammar resource slides to support your understanding and also to upload your annotated sheet to Class Dojo. Please pause this now and then come back to it. Wishing you all the best of luck. Hello and welcome back. Now, as you can see, we have annotated an element of this already. Can you print this out and maybe go through it and see the key features that you're going to need to include in your own piece of writing? If you don't understand any of these, for example, modal verbs, which we should all remember, modal verbs, modal verbs. I'm not going to sing anymore because I've got a very sore throat already. Not COVID though, it's okay. If you don't know what some of these are, please remember to use your grammar resource and make sure that you include all of these elements in your own writing. You can use this as a model, as well as the models provided in these slides, but also on the website. If you can't access them, please let me know as soon as you can. So we're also going to be looking today at the structure of an explanatory text. That means the layout of how one is laid out. Now, as I said, I'm not going to go through each of these in full detail because you should be able to read through these yourself. But just remember that these are really, really, really important. These are really, really important in using these. So if you can, make sure when you're planning it that you've got access to these. You can also use this as a basis. Now you can print this off or you can make up your own. Now, as I said, I would, if you can, use these questions here as your subheadings because you've done most of the work now, so you can easily write these down and follow them as you go along. And then you use this structure to help support your learning. There is a basic version here that if you want to look at this. Now this might be helpful because it does supply some keywords. However, you want to make it year 6 level. You want to include everything from the success criteria. You want to include all the key features. You want to include the up-leveled exciting vocabulary. So you can use this and use maybe some of the elements here, but you need to make sure that it is really, 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 really detailed. So this is a basic version of what you could produce. If you're uncertain how to write it, you could magpie the ideas from this and develop them further. The introduction in this, what a teacher is good. However, you can only use elements of it on your own. You need to develop it further and, as I said, make it more exciting. You do not need a subheading for your introduction or your conclusion. So in your introduction, we're looking you to explain what your explanatory text is about. And in your conclusion, you're summarizing all the key points on how to be a teacher. You've got some also examples here, which might help you with some other possible openings. They might help you as well. Now here is your elements of your success criteria. Now these we would like you to print off if you can, or at least write them down. So as you're planning your text today and tomorrow, you've got them in front of you so you can tick them off as you go along. So this is your success criteria for an explanation text. You need to tick it off as you go along and remember to use the grammar resource slides to help. There is a challenge. Can you add a glossary at the end of your piece of writing? As well as your key features throughout and as well as your diagrams and pictures. So it's looking for a catchy topic title. It's looking for a brief introduction, which gives a who, what, where overview and what the text is about. The information is organised, don't know why that's Z, into paragraphs with catchy subheadings. The inclusion of fun facts, did you know, and figures. Extra detail to support the main points. Factual, technical, informative language. Third person, passive voice, formal tone and present tense. Illustrations, causal conjunctions and time connectives. And finally, a for us to add to this description. As well as that, we're looking for a key layout and key structure. Have you included all the questions from lesson 1 as subheadings and implored or included all of the information that you needed to? Best of luck, and please remember that if you ever do have any questions, do not hesitate to ask your class teacher, or please just ping me a message on Dojo. I'm more than happy to sit down and do some one-to-one Zooms or support you any further. Wishing you the best of luck and good luck with your planning today. See you soon. Bye.